Alright, for this lesson, I would suggest you go grab either a piece of paper or use your spiral to write your notes here. We're going to be multiplying binomials, so instead of having one thing out front, a binomial, we're having two sets of parentheses, and they each have two things, so that's where we get the word binomial from. So to do this, we're going to use a method called FOIL. So the F stands for the first terms that we multiply. O is for the outside terms. I is for our inside terms. And L is for the last terms. Okay? And FOIL, that's our FOIL method right here. So to actually set this up, the first terms from our problem are the first two in the set of parentheses. Okay, so that would be x and x because both of those are the first things in parentheses. So for this step, my f, I would do x times x. Okay, so just ignore this little one here. Okay, and x times x is x, and then remember there are little ones here and we don't see them, so this is just x squared. My O term, the outside terms, are the terms on the first and last that I see. So we do x times 3. Okay, and when we multiply that through, we get just 3x. The next term would be our inside term, so that's our middle term. So if you need to write that, it's middle. And for us, that would be 5 times x. So my I term is 5 times x, which is just 5x. And then last but not least, we have our L, which is last. And that would be the last two that we didn't multiply. So it's going to be the 5 and the 3. It's the last ones in each set of parentheses. So I'm going to do 5 times 3, and that will give me 15. And we are almost done, but our next step is to combine like terms. So my suggestion is if you have the lesson over or open, excuse me, you can go ahead and set one of these up. But otherwise I'm just going to keep going. So we need to combine like terms. So I'm looking at everything here and I'm saying, okay, what goes together? Okay, and that should be our x term. So right here, 3x, we could set up our groups, our x squareds, our x's, and then our numbers. So all we have is x squared. We have 3x and 5x and 15. So all together, my final result should be x squared plus 8x plus 15. Okay, so I just combined these. Writing that into the box, just know that after you hit your x, you hit your exponent squared. Make sure you hit that right arrow before you add everything up. And then make sure you're using the actual variables that they give you. Sometimes they like to switch it up on you. Okay? So that should be it.